Voice of Indonesia from Indonesia to the world. VOA listeners and viewers, Indonesian music have a great, powerful influence to Indonesian musicians. But what if Indonesian songs, Indonesian music are resung and even reproduced by foreign musicians? There you go. The answer is the Nusantara Beat, a musician, a music group coming all the way from the Netherlands, and they are already here in the studio of Voice of Indonesia. Please welcome the Nusantara Beat.
Hey.
Hello.
So, who had met Yuli?
Very nice.
Okay. I hope that was a nice try. Okay, the Nusantara Beat. How are you today? Is it your first time here to Indonesia?
Not the
No.
first time, but the first time we're gonna do a tour. So we're really
As a band,
excited.
yeah.
First time as a band here.
So before getting closer to the Nusantara Beat, of course, we have to know you one by one. Can you say hello to our listeners and viewers and say your name and your position in the group?
Yeah.
Halo, nama saya Roji. Aku main gitar dan keyboard.
My name is Megan, and I'm the lead singer.
My name is Sunny and I play the drums.
Nama saya Michael dan saya main bass.
Oh,
Hello, I'm Yuri and I play guitar.
okay. And I'm Rahma, the behind the scene, on the backstage.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nusantara Beat, your music is called folk psychedelic, is it right?
Yeah.
Can you say that? Well, can you tell to our listeners and viewers what music is that?
It's a mixture of like a modern, more of psychedelic, what I say, westernized, like with like modern instruments, with a bit of traditional folk Indonesian music. That's it.
Okay, and in this case, you perform Indonesian music, but here is from the 20th century.
Yeah. So it's also like already pretty old song from Bali, for instance. There's a song we do, it's called Genre, and it's for a dance. And so we adapted this song and made our own version of it, and then with like a beat with it, and so then it became like our own version of the genre.
Okay, so with modern music instruments.
Yeah, with modern instruments and maybe rhythms also.
Okay, have you ever combined it with traditional ones like gamelan musical instrument, gendang traditional drum, and so on?
So at home I have some gamelan instruments, and we, together with Roji we recorded it, and we put it in his MPC music instrument, which is like a sampler. So now Roji has all the like gamelan sounds in his MPC. So we combine this sound with like our with Western instruments, let's say.
Oh, you have it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
cool. So why do you choose this music genre?
Because we are all related to Indonesia
Of
by our roots.
your roots. Okay. And so actually, since when you meet and decide to join together in a group and form this Nusantara Beat?
I think it was during the Corona pandemic.
Okay.
And we all had lots of time, and we thought like, okay, now is the time to get together and delve into our roots and listen to the music from ancestors and discover this journey and do something with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Positive thing behind pandemic, the pandemic, you
Yeah.
create this music. Now we're curious, where have you performed this music and how's the response from Europeans or maybe out of Europe as well?
well, we started in the Netherlands, but we went to France and Italy already and Spain, and now we're here. So that's amazing. We're super happy to be here, and we can't wait to meet people and see how they will react to our music.
Of course, must be so exciting. What about in the countries that you have performed? How did you see their enthusiasm?
Well, in France, we did a show. When was it?
A few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago, and it was actually a sold-out show, which was to us like a really big celebration. It was amazing, and I don't know. The people are really happy to dance and everything. So it feels like we do have a connection with a lot of people in the audience, which is a blessing. Actually, it's really nice.
I agree.
I thought you were going to say something.
Foreign people love it. It's insane. Like people from outside Indonesia and outside of the Netherlands, they really enjoy the music. They dance to it. Some people even sing along.
Really?
There are also Orang Indonesia in France, which go to the concert, but also the French people themselves. They really enjoy going to the concerts. It's crazy.
Do they ask about your music, like, oh, where is it from?
Yeah.
What's the title and so on?
Exactly. So and some people also know about it, or they did some research, or it's like they feel they have like a recognition, and they sometimes it's like almost melancholic for people to hear this music outside of Indonesia, which is like really motivating for us to carry on.
I think it's also going like two ways, because we have a lot of fun on stage, and I think people can just feel it in the energy or something. Yeah, and then it's just I don't know how to say it. It's a two-way. If you give the people the energy and they give it, how what?
It's a synergy.
Synergy. Wow, I've never heard of that before. I've learned something again today.
Synergy. Okay, the music is universal. Everyone can enjoy despite the language and so on, but they do recognize that your music is from Indonesia.
Yeah, and I think they recognize the sounds and the melodies, and
it's so particular, special, typically Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
Or Indonesia banget. Okay, so who introduced you to Indonesian traditional music, like since you were a child?
Yeah, so
Your family.
I think that's different for everybody. So for me, I grew up. So my mother is a Balinese dancer. So I grew up with gamelan music, and learned it from like you have the Tropen Museum in Amsterdam, and there you when I was a child you could learn gamelan music, and went here to Ubud in Bali and studied over there. And for other people, I think it's for everybody as a different story how they got into contact with this music.
Okay, so you have traveled across Europe to introduce your music, and now here you are finally in Jakarta, Indonesia. Tell us about your performance. What makes it special? Maybe any differences from the other performances that you have made?
It's in Dutch embassy, so it's like
Erasmus Huis.
Yeah, so it's a bit different than other places, but I don't know, we don't have any expectation. We're just like maybe a little bit nervous because we still don't know if people are gonna like it or not, but we will see.
In Jogja they really liked it. The response of the Indonesian people is incredible and very special.
Even when we sing in Sundanese, because we have a lot like Sundanese lyrics, and the people there just like speaks Jawa, so they still like it.
So you perform in Jakarta, and what other cities in Indonesia?
Jogja and Bandung.
Okay, so Jakartans, Jongjans, and wargi Bandung, we said, or people in Bandung, I hope that please make sure that you watch the Nusantara Beat. But since they are already here in the studio of Voice of Indonesia, why don't you sing a bit of your music or song to our listeners and viewers, please?
All right. What shall I sing?
Whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
What's the song?
I think I'm gonna sing Borondong Garing, and maybe you guys
Okay, sure,
sing
yeah.
the sort of.
And so they're gonna give like a little pause maybe.
Or produce some
Yeah,
clever
all right.
something.
This is really
Hey,
exciting.
three.
Borondong, borondong, borondong garing. Again. Borondong, borondong, borondong garing. Borondong garing, alangkah tinuangi. Juri ciptaning ati, jang hiliwinya angin iki. Juri ciptaning ati, jang hiliwinya angin iki. Back to Borondong, 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 borondong garing. Something like that.
Oh, Borondong Garing, the song title, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking forward for watching the live show with full band. Must be amazing. Okay, before we completely sign up, I would like to how would you call it? Test your mind a little bit. First, top of your mind. So please say the first word crossing to your mind when I say this word. Okay, as quick as possible, one by one.
One by one.
Okay.
One by one.
So who starts?
From you.
Okay.
Okay. The first word crossing to your mind when you hear the word Indonesia.
Bagus.
Indah.
Senang.
The sea.
Makan.
Okay, since you said makan or in English means eat, now the second word is Indonesian food. In English. Sorry. Later, I'm sorry in English. Indonesian food.
The best.
The best.
But this.
Sate ayam.
Sate ayam.
Ikan asin.
Ikan asin.
Tempe.
Empe-empe. Okay. Getting hungry now. Okay, the last one, Indonesian music.
Intriguing.
Nostalgic.
Mystical.
Music.
Heartwarming.
Great.
Correct.
Great.
Okay, Nusantara Beat, please now promote your music to our listeners and viewers where they can watch your show, maybe on your YouTube channel or the other social media accounts, please.
So we're mostly on Instagram actually. We do have a Facebook, but we don't do anything with Facebook.
No, we don't have Facebook.
It's just linked to the internet.
It's just linked to the Instagram.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear our music, I think it's best for you to check on Spotify. It's just Nusantara Beat, and on Instagram it's Nusantara_Beat. So hopefully we'll meet in Indonesia or online or some other time.
Yeah, so sure. Okay, Nusantara Beat, terima kasih.
Terima
Thank
kasih.
you
Thank you
so
for
much
having us.
for coming to Voice of Indonesia, and keep up the good work. Keep spreading Indonesian music to all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you
Well,
so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Terima kasih.
So, VOA listeners and viewers, music does have a powerful effect to the world, including Indonesian traditional music. So, if the Nusantara Beat loves Indonesian music, why don't you? So, VOA listeners and viewers, make sure you keep tuning in to Voice of Indonesia for another insightful interview only on Voice of Indonesia, from Indonesia to the world.